What's going on, guys? It's your boy Adjen back again for another Outerplane video. And for today, let us talk about CP or combat power and some misconception about it. Because I believe some players believe that the higher the combat power you are, the more advantage you have against your enemy or something like that. Even if you don't have higher combat power than your enemy, you can still beat them. This is not Nike or Eversoul where combat power has a penalty, because if you're fighting in those type of games, if your combat power is lower than the opponent, then you have some form of penalty. But here in Outerplane, it does not matter. Let me show you. I will fight a higher combat power enemy and try to beat it with a lower combat power team. As you can see, the combat power difference is around 8k. 8 to 9k combat power. Combat power does not really matter. It's all about your team building and also your character's gear. I think one of the things that contributes to combat power, to raise your combat power, is if the characters have gems, if the character stats are usually the higher the attack stat, the higher the combat power is compared to other stats like HP, defense, evasion, because some characters are built with HP or evasion, right? And they do not have that much attack compared to other characters, so their combat power is somewhat on the low side. Just take a look at Mayne. Mayne only has 31k combat power, but she is very strong, right? Since she's very tanky, she's very sturdy, and also she has some sustain. She survives quite well in arena. 31k Mayne, as you can see, and then my Diaz, as you can see, the combat power is around 46k. The difference is pretty huge. Even though both of them have gem slotted in their this one does not have gem, but the attack stat makes up for it to raise the combat power of certain characters. I received a comment on my Epsilon showcase saying that I've been fighting that showcase fights a higher combat power than me. I think there's a misconception about that one. Combat power does not matter. Epsilon is trash. No matter how godly gears you give Epsilon, she's trash, especially in our server where there are a lot of really strong players in our server. And she cannot fit in the meta because of how slow she is. She is something like a pre-buff Rona. Her base stat is, especially the speed, is very low. That is why she will not even take a turn if you don't build her with speed. And building her with speed, even with a decent high attack damage, is still not working properly for her. But enough with that one. I will show you if I can beat this one, the higher combat power, over the lower combat power of my team. Both of us have 6-star D-Stella. Revenge. I think this one is already a win for me. Why? Because the enemy does not have Mayne. Yes. Trying to find a perfect matchup for your team is also one of the best things to consider if you want to win. And there you go. I think this one is already done. As you can see, combat power does not matter. I will try to find again another higher combat power than mine. It really depends on the enemy that you are fighting. Especially if you are fighting a really good player, a top tier player. Even though the difference between combat power between you and that higher rank player That higher rank player will still win. Why? Because he is top tier for a reason. That is why it all comes down to also your gear with regards to that one. JPM is one of the... What is JPM's ranking in our server? JPM is top 9. I am top 21. Can I kill this one? It does not have that much combat power, but this team composition is really meta. Yes, this one is really strong. Especially this one has the meta characters. Mayne, Leo, Distella, and Diaste. Especially this Leo is very fast. Yes, I've already fight JPM a lot of times. And the only way to beat this team is to kill Mayne first. Let us try if I can beat this one. If this one evade my attack, I'm dead. That's the only way JPM will beat me. But if this one crits, okay, we're Gucci. We are Gucci. Mayne already died. I also received some comments on my Epsilon showcase that Epsilon is meant to fight against Leo. I digress because no, Mayne will not be able to do anything against Leo. Just because she is very slow. Before she even take a turn, she will be dead. She can always get one-shotted by Diaste. This is very annoying because Leo's invulnerability. But since I've already gotten rid of the annoying Mayne that can loop Diaste's revive. I think I'm in trouble. That is a wrong move. That is a wrong move. I should not kill the Diaste here. I forgot that I should not be killing that one because I'm gonna get wiped out by Diaste's nuke. This turn, yeah. This one is already a loss for me. Because if I did not kill the Diaste, I can still survive this one by reviving my team with my main skill tree. That is a loss for me there. Misplay. That is also a misplay for me. Let's find some higher combat power characters. Oh, this one. This one has higher combat power compared to... But this one is still the same, right? The same kind of setup. All of these are 6-star characters. Look at this. Look at this whale. Look at this whale. 6-star Distella, 6-star Diaste. The difference in combat power is pretty huge, right? But it will depend on the gears. Star rarity also contributes to the character's combat power. If you cannot crit, we're doomed. It's not it was not enough. Like what? Okay, I have a backup Diaste. If worse comes to worse, boom. Counter attack. That Leo is pretty Gucci with high amount of speed. Now, this one is tricky. This one is very tricky. Why? Because I cannot do anything. My Diaste will die. So, I'm hoping that I will be able to survive next turn. Yes. Fuck me, dude. Oh, I survive. You're dead. Since I will reset my Diaste sa skill tree here. Yeah, it's all pretty good. Survive. We survive. There you go, guys. Combat power does not matter. 155k against 170k. Right? So don't think that if your combat power is lower to your character, your enemy, it means that you will not be able to win against them. That is a really big misconception about combat power. And I think that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you can help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.